Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between the Hobart Hurricanes and United. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. First ball of the match.
Edged, unplayable. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That'll be a dead ball. Cuts that off well in the infield. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Bowling fielders look really confident. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Worked away. That's a nice single. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added, The Hurricanes are 2 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Rohit into the attack now from the Randwick end. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Jadeja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfectly timed.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. On that nicely, good defence. That is quite extraordinary. Marsh, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Rohit deflates the crowd there. Pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Crack! Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Hit that hard and fast.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Rohit from the Randwick end. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. No, terrible shot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. End of the over. 8 off it. The Hurricanes are 43 for 1.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and for runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Couldn't get it through the field. 6 runs added in the over. The Hurricanes are 49 for 1.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Bold, stunning delivery.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. Get that much power coming forward onto the front foot. It's just ridiculous.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs a direct hit. Chance to run two. Nearly gets the edge. Rohit with a great delivery there. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Lovely. Driven into the gap, cover in pursuit, and this pair can get back for two.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Five runs added in the over. The Hurricanes are 67 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Rohit from the Randwick end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Everyone's gone up.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Playing the BV early. Next band, they get set. That's a great shot early on. Wide cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. Make sure the boundary either.
Threw the hands at it early and won it to get four. How the ball respond.
One comes up and scissors. Looks like they've been too early on that shot. God, played all around that one. What a delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much speed on the scoreboard.
Fields come up now. Pressure should be on the match tries in the middle. And they'll be looking for another quick.
Some adjustments to the field.
Cut outside the ring field.
Poor fielding. Throws right centre wrong end. Both batters safely home.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Missed everything. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Jadeja's finished off a tidy over there. Nothing will be well pleased, nevertheless.
Someone just to the field.
Marks from the round end. Great shot, pulled straight back. Cover drive, straight extra cover field. Six that up. Over the top right.
Easy ball goes short, gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Wow, missed the lot. Ticking the scoreboard over. Really nice at the moment. Really playing all their shots that are over. Very expensive.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beat the outside edge. Good bowling there. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple up. Well played. Could be a quick single.
A few moves made in the field.
Big edge, what's that going? Massive hill. Just beating them. Fielder with a dog effort. Very nice catch. Out. Oh, how did he get to that one? And you have always like feel bad about ballers. They bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Big edge. And out. Two wickets. Two balls. A bit of 10 to the batter's pavilion right now.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. It runs down, really gets settled and to drop for most of the knock.
On a hat-trick now, nervously the ball ending the batter. Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? Batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Nice shot. Straight ball up.
Marvellous effort for the right armour.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good pick up. Big chance. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Swepson taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Drilled that one away. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
And that brings up the batter's Huss.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Jadeja from the Paddington end. No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs a direct hit. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Dug that out well. End of the over, 6 off it. The Hurricanes, 112 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Lenning, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Lovely. Driven into the gap. Cover in pursuit, and this pair can get back for 2. Good pick up. Big chance. He's quick onto that in the infield. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. That is quite extraordinary. Conway, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Might look to go big again here.
The bowler looks really confident. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Trouble. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's the over. The Hurricanes are 132 for 7.
132 for 7.
Lenny from the Randwick end. Rohit coming back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Swepson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Nearly gets the edge. Rohit with a great delivery there. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs a direct hit. End of the over. The Hurricanes are 142 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Nice shot, straight to gully. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ooh, awkward, but well played in the end. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Hurricanes are 144 for 8. Marks, the spinner coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
Goes over the top with that shot. Trouble! Couldn't get it through the field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Marks has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Morris from the Paddington end. Nicely played. Great shot through the gap. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. A direct hit and this could be gone. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And the innings comes to an end. United will need 155 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No. Terrible shot. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Topley, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. How will he reply?
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Just dropped too short and that's flown too high. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
No, it hasn't stuck. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Mayers, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nearly gets the edge. Mayers with a great delivery there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Jeez, timed that well.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. United are 47 for none. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score. Not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Bartlett has got a fire lit under them now.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal.
It made a thud out of the middle. Slammed through the leg side for 4.
Willie shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Good shot, the beauty. It's a really strong appeal. I'm not sure I heard anything though. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicely played. Just runs one. Beautiful catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Six runs added in that over. United and 91 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the... Paddington end. Swepson. from the Paddington end. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Really good scoring, that's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Well, that's cut off nicely, 4 runs saved. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the field with a great shot.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
No. Terrible shot. The Hurricanes has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, runs possible. That's a boundary save for sure. And they scamper through for a single, good running. Dug that out well. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Over. United 115 for 3.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Swepson from the Paddington end. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Can he get the 50?
Nice solid defensive shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's out. Caught. Out. What a screamer.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Jeez, timed that well.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. There'll be runs here. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 7.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Dug that out well. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Middled that one, great timing. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will he reply?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Misses everything. Hit that hard and fast. Nice shot, straight back to the bowl. That's out, deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Swepson back into the attack. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here. Flown off the middle.
It was a short ball, but seen really quickly. Onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. Huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.